And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. Episode 2, Chief Dreamer Podcast. Thomas, what's up, man?
Not much,
How
man.
you feeling?
We here, we live, we back. I'm feeling good, man. I'm good. Ate, so I'm feeling good because usually I'd be so busy I forget to eat until it get later. But honestly, I my whole life pretty much is like intermittently fasted, like always ate after 2 o'clock. So I guess that's why I still look so young and I'm still skinny.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That music that you just picked for episode 2, man, it got me feeling real smooth. I ain't gonna lie to you. It got us coming in on a smooth descent like Desperado, baby.
I like that.
That calmed me down. I'm chilling. I start hitting them with the okay.
Yeah, I made that beat, by the way. It's for a song that was on my last album, which is called Safe Summer. The name of the song is called Attitudes at Brunch. So if you like the beat, go play the song. The song is
absolutely. He definitely didn't let me drop a verse on that motherfucker though. But it's all good though.
I mean, I didn't know you got 16s.
I got like 3 bars. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just grunt like Playboy Cardi.
That's all you gotta do is grunt and scream.
Beam.
Say 3 words. Yeah,
that's it.
Say 3 lines and just scream. Did you ever play Vamp Anthem like I told you?
No, bro. I can't.
I'm telling you, bro. Go play Vamp Anthem. You gotta go play Vamp Anthem. Gotta go play it. You gonna start laughing, but that shit hard.
Oh my Lord, man! It got to be a thing for season 1 that I'm just gonna avoid that song at all costs, and I'm gonna randomly like walk into a bar and it's gonna be playing.
No, that's one Playboy Cardi song. I guarantee you never, unless you walk into a bar where they wear all black leather and got black eyeshadow, everybody in that motherfucker, you're not gonna hear that song. That song is, I'm telling you, just play it. One day when you bored, you want to laugh. If you ever need a laugh. Just cut on Vamp Anthem for the first time. You was like, man, all right, bro.
Say less, man. Let's go.
Bro, how you been, man? What's going on?
Good.
What's going on with your week, man? How you doing so far?
We going good.
The Dreamers, what's going on?
We going good, man. We still, yeah, it's Wednesday, man. We still killing it, man. What else? What is there? What else is there to do except kill it? You feel me? I'm sorry. I don't know. If you're a dreamer, then you already know what time it is. We get shit in, okay? Yes, we put shots up. Flick of the wrist, shots up. That's it. Catch, shoot. Catch, shoot. Catch, fake, up, shoot. Okay, come on now. Let's go. Come on, what are we doing?
All right, cool. So, I was, coming up with the topic list before, I sent it to you for you to pass on it. And I was thinking, what makes a good nickname? And I came up with that because I was laughing because you're like, what do you want to be referred to on the show? I'm like,
yeah.
You want to refer to me as, bro? Like, But so like, because TPJ is not a nickname. It's like it's a name I gave myself. But now people use
nigga, it's a nickname. Wait, why you trying?
No, because I believe I believe nicknames should come from friends or family, not something you made up for yourself.
Hey, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Okay, because
like to me, Jay-Z not Sean Carter nickname. It's his rap name.
But listen, that's how I know you've been in LA.
Hov is his nickname. Hov is his nickname.
Hold on, bro.
Go ahead.
You've been in LA too long. Okay, no. I could tell because whenever it comes to like stuff like that, you try to say this cool ass. Oh no, your friends, you ain't even around family. Your family in Chicago, bro.
What you mean? My little brother and them live here. Stop playing with me.
That don't count, bro.
I got family here.
Your little brother don't count.
I got family here.
I don't even know if your little brother real, bro.
My little brother, I got 3 younger little brothers.
Bro, he's not
2
real.
Younger little sisters.
He's not real.
My little brother live here. So do my niece. So did his girlfriend. I got family here.
Bro, don't try to name a baby to get more credibility, bro. I'm sorry, bro. They not real. They're not real. They're not real, bro.
Niece, man. God bless
until I see them, they're not real, bro.
Okay, so what do you believe makes a good nickname?
All right, so number 1, it has to be relevant to you or like your activity. You feel me? If it's not relevant, so that's why it can be derived from rapping. It could be derived from sports. It could be derived from childhood. It could be derived from a funny moment, but it has to be relative to you. If it's not relative to you, it ain't gonna stick. Second, okay, it gotta be something newsworthy about it. So it has to be either shocking, surprising. It has to. It is. I'm just saying, bro.
I'm not rocking with this.
It's cool. Hey,
I'm
listen,
not rocking with an
you named
explanation of
yourself.
it.
You named yourself your own initials. You have no credence in this argument at all. Okay, you are so creative. Okay, you chill
No, because
out.
it can stand for a lot of things. Like it also stands for the perfect journey because I feel like my life is the perfect journey.
Hey, listen, time out.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you weren't expecting me to drop that one on you. Now
Hey,
what?
listen,
Now what? Now what? You weren't expecting to hear that. Yeah, Chief Dreamer. Yeah,
hey,
Chief Dreamer.
listen, when we're arguing, bro, don't
You
hey,
weren't expecting me
hey,
to drop
hey,
that one
bro.
on you.
There's nothing worse than when you argue with somebody and try to say stuff you can't argue with instead of like proving a point. It also means God chose me. Get your ass out of here.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's chosen one,
So
not the
listen, so
frozen one.
so li-
Shout out to LeBron.
all right, so boom. I'm gonna give you one for example. Chef Curry, absolutely. Chef Curry, you know what I'm saying? The man cooking, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I'm gonna be real though. I'm gonna be real. Low key, the first one that was cooking was James Harden. He took James Harden cooking thing and he turned up. So I will say that James Harden, you do have some type of connection to Steph Curry stealing your stuff. On the flip side, Steph Curry
I'm
took.
gonna say this: if I'm better than you, I ain't stole nothing from you.
I was just gonna say that with respect.
Only when we talk about sports, though. If we talk
Yeah,
about like other
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
books,
You can't
movies,
just
all I
yeah,
feel you.
yeah.
But if we talk
sports,
about sports and I'm better than you,
I drop
and
50.
I just happen to win 4 championships and you win none,
Yeah.
and they give me your nickname, that's my nickname now.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know what? So yeah, all in all, I mean, Chef Curry, you got King James. I ain't gonna lie, bro. One that stood out to me, bro. I don't know why. Booby Gibson, bro. Like what you saying, bro? Booby Gibson, dog.
The funniest one is Titty Boy, which was 2 Chainz's original
2
rap name.
Chainz.
But he realized he had to change his rap.
Had to, bro. You couldn't.
Titty Boy was never gonna go. You wasn't gonna go triple platinum being named Titty Boy. Although I do believe what was the fuck was the name of that first thing? Right Around I'm Getting It. Technically he released that song as Titty Boy, and then when it caught on, he was like, all right, now that I'm officially going by 2 Chainz.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you this, right?
2 Chainz is his nickname. Did you know that? Like both of them is his nickname.
Yeah, I know that. Can I
Go
spit?
ahead, my bad.
Can I spit? I'm just trying to get in.
I'm just joking.
I'm just joking, bro. So listen, he came out with Titty Boy when we wasn't allowed to write titty. So for me, like, I don't know about this new generation. You couldn't just write titty. You like that was on the low. You know what I'm saying? You don't just walk around talking about titties in the crib and all. You liked them. You ain't just come out and you know what I'm saying? So when who was that? That's that boy. You feel me? So I'm just
boy.
man. So but okay. So what's your like Mount Rushmore? Just give me one off your Mount Rushmore nicknames.
I mean, you know what? I would definitely say LeBron probably got the greatest nickname.
Yeah. King James is fire.
Yeah, King James is fire. I would say LeBron. I would say Muhammad Ali because I mean your nickname being the greatest, and if people say the greatest, they know you talking about one person in particular.
You're right.
I would say Iron Mike Tyson is a crazy nickname that's super hard.
Hey, bro, time out. Hey, did
I would
you
say
see
the Black Mamba too?
Black Mamba, I say probably top 10. It's a few of them out there that I think is better, but bro, when they be doing
crossover, Jamal Crawford.
That's trash. That's trash.
No, in the hoop world, Jay crossover.
No. Hey, bro, listen.
It's only one person that you know that's known for crossing people up.
Bro, listen to me. No, it's not. That's crazy. So listen.
He like a 5-time 6 man of the year. I'm not gonna allow that.
Hey, bro, no, I'm not hating on Jamal Crawford. That nickname trash. That's
not a trash nickname.
Jay crossover.
His name is Jamal Crawford. They call him Jay Crossover.
Hold on.
You don't get it?
Is it a different? No? Is they spelling crossover like crawfish? Like is they going all the way? Or is it just the word?
No, but they trying to make. But that's the whole point of it. It sound like that.
Bah humbug. That is trash. You know what? You know what we need? Episode 3, we get the veto button. Because, hey, brother, I'm willing to down that hill that is the trash ass nickname.
I'm downing I'm downing on what you view as a nickname. Because I believe your people got to give you a nickname. Something you make up for yourself is not your nickname.
First of all, if it catches on, it can be a nickname. That's facts. We're gonna do a social media poll this week because
Let's
you
do
can
it.
if it's the hey bro don't be that black person. It's
It's not your
cool.
nickname though.
Go ahead. Like bro.
It's not your nickname
All
though.
right, bro. All
It's
right,
a name
okay.
you gave yourself. The nickname is somebody else gave you.
Said the guy that named himself his initials and also said
But no,
no more.
but that's not my nickname though.
What's your
I
nickname?
actually have
What's your nickname?
nicknames. I'm not gonna say it because
No,
my family gave me the nickname. No,
Hey,
no,
hey, I need you to
no.
hey,
The
hey,
public
bro.
will never know the
No,
nickname that
hey.
my family gave me.
Yo,
No,
I just noticed you never say
no.
what your nickname is. What's up, bro?
No, exactly.
Hey, hey, bro.
That's why I gave
Hey,
myself
bet. Say
another
less. No, you
name.
know what? We can move on because I gotta talk to your family.
Because
I gotta
also
talk to
the
your
name
family.
Thomas Price, even when you search it on like the reason why I made my other
Price is
name
right.
TPJ
Price is
is
right.
because when you search Thomas Price on IMDb, it's like 7 of them, but they all did some decent amount of like work in the industry. So I was like, all right, well, people can't just know me as Thomas Price because if you search my name on the internet, then it's gonna be harder for you to find because there's other Thomas Prices. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna call myself Thomas TPJ Price, and when I do entertainment stuff, I'm gonna refer to myself as TPJ. So that way, if you search TPJ Price, it comes up.
Can I be real with you? A couple things. Number one,
SEO, by the way,
number one.
that's a gem for y'all.
Listen to me.
SEO.
Listen to me. Number one.
And I also Googled the domain names on all of that back then to make sure I had it. SEO. That's a lesson for y'all. Keep dreaming.
Number one. That's how I know you've been in LA too long. Number one, ain't nobody searching on IMDb.
I did that in Chicago though.
Right, but
I did that when I did in Chicago though.
And you're acting
before
weird.
I moved here.
That's weird, bro.
How is that weird?
Bro, you moved to where you can go search
It's
that.
my entertainment name, bro.
Hey, listen to me, bro. First of all, you sound like a stripper. Okay, you making me
No,
nervous.
because if I put Dion Dawson in Google, you pop up immediately, motherfucker.
Hold on.
You are probably definitely the most popular Dion Dawson on the planet. So I don't want to hear that shit. You don't need a nickname.
He said
you don't need a nickname, motherfucker.
He said that's my stripper name.
Exactly. That's my player name.
Oh my Lord. The man said,
and the ladies call me TP.
He said, if you ever search your name on IMDb, man,
if you Google your name, what you mean?
Bro.
It makes sense. I always had a plan.
All 8 of y'all.
I always had a plan.
All 8 of y'all weird.
All 8 of y'all my ass. You tell that to them billions of views I done generated since 2000.
Hey, whoa. You don't got to throw it on the table, my boy.
I'm just saying. Don't. We not
Hands
gonna go
up.
there, brother.
Hands up. Don't shoot.
We not gonna go there. My man got a TED talk and just start shitting on people, man. Damn, bro. Yeah, we know you official. We know, bro. You know Barack. Why you gotta do that to the small folk?
Hey, that man said that's my entertainer name. Yo, you've been in LA. You've been in LA too long, bro.
So, I'm moving around laughing too much.
Man, listen.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually been having tears coming down my eyes for the past like 5 minutes. I just keep wiping them away.
Bro, that is hilarious. The man said that's my entertainer name.
We spent enough time on that. Let's move on to it. I already know who you're gonna pick.
You already know him.
The way you described this man, the way you described the other guy before the pod. Because originally, because this conversation came up because I've been arguing with people for the last 2 weeks because one of my homies said that Prince don't have 10 hit songs, and I'm like, that's kind of crazy for you to say that.
I'm not saying no,
and I'm not saying that you don't have to know. You don't have to know all the names of the song, but Prince has 10 songs that throughout your life you've heard numerous times in a lot of different spaces in different ways. Those that have actually went platinum and are hit songs. You just might not know the name of all of them. Right. And the argument was, well, you know the name of most of Michael Jackson's songs. Like, yeah, it's Michael Jackson. Yeah. Like, he is the GOAT of any GOAT in any format. Yeah, it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to
Steve Jobs in terms of tech and making cool shit look dope, and Michael Jackson in terms of entertainment. So I'm like, yeah, of course Prince is not as big as Mike, but he still got hits. So I'm not saying it to say like you got to know every song. No, but if you heard, like the homie's like, yeah, I ain't. He like, yeah, I think he said he ain't never heard Raspberry Beret. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how you never heard that song before.
But also, man, like that's we got to get back to passing the culture, you know, from hand to hand, because I think the bigger thing is because of how readily accessible it is. the way that you experience music and stuff for the first time is not the same. You know what I mean? And so like I think that like when I hear like someone hasn't heard something, because for me, like I'm not gonna lie, bro. I Purple Rain, cool. But when doves cry, okay, let me explain something to you. When doves cry, next level, bro. I'm talking about I'm in Emily, like going crazy in the car. Okay. But you gotta understand, I got that from hearing my mom play it. You know what I mean? And I just think that like there's not a pass down. You know what I mean? But like I love the idea of Bryson remembering what I played. Like for example, I'm gonna give you the coolest story, bro. You know what I've been bumping heavy, bro. The last couple of days is that new Wale Blanco, right?
Okay, you know what? I haven't heard. Shout out to
Yeah,
Wale.
yeah, yeah. No, no, the vibe. And listen, he already had a feature on Friday album, and then this single. I'm letting you know, hey, it feel like he in his duffel again. I ain't even gonna lie. But anyways, I've been playing it because I focus on songs that make me feel good. You know what I mean? Especially because I be moving around a lot. I love being mellow and calm. And I just played it back to back to back over the last few days. No music playing in the car, right? Today, Bryson in the backseat doing his homework. What I hear him humming, back on that bottle. I'm not alone, yeah. Blanco is. I said, hey, yo, almost told, turn it on up. Almost said, pipe me up, boy,
That's
okay?
hilarious. Shout
I'm
out to
telling
Bryson.
facts, man.
Spy
But I,
versus spy.
yeah,
See,
man,
see, y'all
facts.
get along. See,
No, no,
spies get
no,
along
no,
sometimes.
we be having a truce, a armistice. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely pointing them things up when it's time. You know what I'm saying? But no, but for a shout out to Prince, he ain't touching Mike though. But there's no fault on his legacy or his discography at all because 95% of all musicians ever cannot touch the man to the point. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna raise this point. I loved Nipsey Hussle because of the story, and then the music came. So I remember being in the Navy in the early 2010s, hearing about the $1,000 mixtape. You feel me? So I love the story, and any artist that I can learn about their legacy and saw what they fought for and make me as a businessman and make me appreciate them more. So with Prince, you know what I mean, him changing his name to the artist formerly known as, for him understanding ownership into perpetuity, and him in the 80s understanding that was a problem. We didn't even get hip to perpetuity to the 2020s or the late 2010s. The man was in the 80s saying, oh, no, that's crazy. To the point where you hear stories like Nas talking about, man, I went up to, when I met Prince, I said, man, God, I gotta have that feature. The man Prince looked up and said, you don't own your music. You feel me? So we talk, like, what I love about that is now the internet age is catching up to what Prince was trying to put everybody on game. Everybody on game. So off top, like even outside of Michael Jackson, you will never hear me downplay not just the music, but the business acumen, the teaching, the legacy, the culture, understanding, you know what I'm saying, ownership and artistic freedom. Like the man was a GOAT. The man was a ghost. So it's some things to say, hey, I prefer Mike over Prince, but ain't no down at Prince, bro. Ain't no down in the purple god. Okay, he's the purple god. Facts.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on Prince. He is the purple god. It's unfortunate that what he was preaching, it didn't happen. It still ain't happened. And a lot of y'all might not know this, but I would say probably 90% of musicians no longer own any of the rights to their music. They all
Yep.
sold it away. I
Yep.
don't know if a lot of y'all know this, but big finance or private equity essentially put together a large fund about 4 years ago, led in part by, I believe, Nile Rodgers and a few other guys. And then they went up, and then they went and they started buying everybody's catalog. That's why you keep
Buy,
seeing all these guys selling their stuff for
buying them all.
75 million, 300 million, all that stuff, which is good. But in the words of in the sentiment of Prince, if they buying it for 300 million, what they gonna make off?
What? Listen, you know what that remind
And
me of, bro?
yeah,
That remind me of the parking deal
Oh yeah, Chicago.
that
Yeah, they
Daily
signed
did.
with
So if you
Abu
don't,
Dhabi.
yep, if you don't know this, I need you all to Google this. But Mayor Richard Daley sold the parking rights to downtown Chicago to to Abu Dhabi, right? Now
I believe
watch
it was
this.
Saudi. I
Yeah,
believe it was
Saudi,
Saudi
Saudi.
Arabia.
It was
I
Saudi.
believe it was Saudi Arabia. I
But check
believe it
this.
was Saudi Arabia.
He sold it because we needed to clear a $1 billion budget shortfall. They paid $1 billion. He sold the parking rights of downtown Chicago for 100 years, and annually they're making over 150 million off of that, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
just dumb,
Crazy.
dumb, stupid, dumb, stupid. But I mean, whatever.
Let's
We was
keep
kids
going.
back then. We
Let's
couldn't we
get
couldn't change that.
facts,
Speaking of
bro.
that, speaking of that, the American hotbed that is politics and honestly the world. I'm not gonna get too political on this show
Absolutely.
because I love you and I respect you. And I know you always be like, speak your mind, not on this shit. I'm never gonna go down that road. And you muted yourself again on accident, touching the microphone.
There we go.
Um,
Nah, not this. You be
but
wilding. You be wilding,
nah,
bro.
I don't be wilding. I just read a lot. I just read a lot. I read a lot. I see a lot, and I don't. And I've never been an advocate whether it's Americans doing it or not of death and destruction in regards to anything.
No, I
The
agree.
whole world is
I agree.
currently up in arms. I saw a news report today that said the European Union is telling people to make sure they start rationing food and all that to prepare for war. So the world right now is at probably its hottest political kind of climate, damn near really since like the Cold War.
Absolutely.
And I know that might sound a little hyperbolic, but that really is kind of the landscape that we're in. And to
Right.
me, I don't base all my political opinions on like whether I believe somebody's being a bigot or not, because like we all deal with bigots and people that have their prejudices regardless of what they are. But like it's not my goal to preach to people to change their opinion. It's only to provide them with more information and maybe they can grow a new perspective. So when I'm posting stuff about politics, I don't expect everybody to agree with me. Actually, on Instagram, my stories get 10 times the amount of views when I post about politics than if I just like post a video of my dog. And I got a very cute dog. But American politics, bunch of stuff been leaking, hearings in front of Congress. Is
Mhm.
American politics embarrassing right now to you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And listen, and I'm only
I'm
gonna
sorry.
I'm only gonna say that because what we're not gonna do is I can be tasteful and respectful and understand, my brand and all of that. What we not gonna do is episode 2 lie to the crew. You feel me? We go keep it a buck with the dreamers out there. It's only embarrassing. Well, not only, but for me, it's embarrassing because one of the like these war plan leaks, there's lives literally tied to this. You know what I'm saying? So when the average person hears about the Suez Canal, they don't really understand. You want me to tell you why I can relate to it? Because we
Yep, because you
trans
deal with goods.
no, because we
Okay.
transited it. When
Wow.
you're like, I learned about bodies of water because I was on an aircraft carrier. So I understand
Ah.
I understand that it goes from the Atlantic Sea to over to the Mediterranean Sea. Then we get to the Suez, then we're into the Red Sea. I understand. I understand that the Suez is what we use to transit and get over into the Red Sea. I understand that when we're going over there for deployment, we're taking the watch and we're assuming the watch as the other carrier leaves and we're going. This is not just about goods. This is about lives. This is about getting from one place to the next. You know what I
And you know
mean?
what? I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that you had a whole second life. Like you on your
Man,
third life. I keep
man.
forgetting that you had a whole nother life. What 6.5, 6 years in the
6 years,
Navy, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
so, yeah,
I'm thinking about goods because of just like
yeah, yeah,
and you on a whole nother like nah we tactical. That's how. So you know how all the stuff you just said. You know how you be looking and be when I be explaining all that technical stuff and you be like,
yeah.
man, say all that again. So
And-
can you just do me a one favor for me?
yeah,
Because it kind of
yeah.
makes sense. But
Yeah.
can you just slow that, like half speed that and repeat that for the people
Absolutely.
that might not necessarily understand what you're exactly saying?
So in the leaked war plans, Pete Hegseth, who's the Secretary of Defense, him and the Vice President was speaking about the Suez Canal, and they spoke about goods going through the Suez. You know what I mean? Which, through this canal. But for me, when I hear it, I hear something different because we transited the Suez Canal to get to the Red Sea. And so the average American knows about the Atlantic Sea and the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. So when I was stationed in Virginia, we're on an aircraft carrier. When we leave, our ship goes from the Atlantic Ocean into the Mediterranean Sea. From the Mediterranean Sea through the Suez Canal into the Red Sea. And so when I hear this and I see nothing spoken about in relation to the people, in relation to this channel being used to transit and to transport our people, our service members, active duty.
That makes sense. Yeah, because then that means
Now,
that their lives could be put at stake
not to
because
mention
if somebody
yeah,
knows. And I'm
yeah,
gonna just show a photo if I can. No, I mean keep talking. I'm gonna just show a
yeah,
photo of it so people
yeah,
can see. This
exactly.
is
And
is
so
this is this it?
yeah. So the
Okay.
Suez Canal, you know what I mean? And so you're talking about, goods is not just the thing that's going through there. And so, all in all, we're not going to get stuck on this, and we can get ready to
No,
move
no, no, it's
on.
fine. I mean, that was just informational for me to,
No, of course,
but
of
also it
course.
helps. I think it will help the people that are listening to understand the severity, regardless of what side you're on the
Absolutely.
spectrum. Like, you know what I mean?
And
Because it don't matter the color of the whether you red or blue in terms of your political affiliations. Regardless of who did it, it still was something that shouldn't have been it shouldn't have happened
no, absolutely.
because there are lives that are at stake, and there are proper channels through what I've read for them to communicate those things, and they went outside of those channels.
Exactly. And so just all in all, right now, American politics is not having its best time in the light. And so yes, it's embarrassing, period. There's no discussion there. Well, we can move on with that. That was
Yeah, let's go ahead
three
and
years.
move.
Yeah.
Too heavy, but I
Yeah,
feel
of
like you know
course.
what I mean. Like it's cool. If we're gonna throw one random thing in there. I feel like that was
Absolutely.
without getting too right or left.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about it. 8701 versus Confessions. This is another argument that me and the homies have been having for the past couple weeks. I want your take on it because I feel like everybody that I know that's our age, that you definitely heard both albums. You know what I mean?
So do me a
What do you
favor.
think?
Do me a favor. Take a moment and search a photo of both of the track lists side by side real quick.
All right, let me find one.
Because I think we need our people to see this. Now, if you're familiar, these are two Usher albums, okay? Two amazing albums. And the question is, which one? Now, I'm gonna let you know off top, everyone talks about Confessions, and rightfully so. It is up there. Talking about a complete body of work, talking about sonically, talking about like just hard hitting. But people forget about 8701. They forget about those hits, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And listen, this run, first give it up for Usher, man. Give it up for Usher because this like 3 album run was bananas. I'm not gonna lie. He was putting up prime Kobe numbers. All right.
All right, there we go. So this is the track list from Usher 8701. What you think?
So listen, hold on. I can't see. Hold on.
Hold
Let me,
on.
hold
No,
on.
it's cool.
Yeah, you gotta make that a little bit big.
So
Make it a little bigger for me.
So we got the interlude.
Okay.
Then we got You Remind Me.
Ooh, you
Then
remind
we
me.
got I Don't Know featuring Diddy.
Yep.
Then we got Twerk It Out.
Okay.
We got You Got It Bad.
You got it bad.
Then we got If I Want To.
Okay.
I Can't Let You Go.
Yep.
Then You Don't Have to
Call.
Then Can You Help Me?
Yep.
Then How Do I Say?
Yep.
Hottest Thing, Good Old Ghetto, the song U Turn, and You Are the One.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to say personally, I love every song on this album with the exception of, I love every song on this album, if I'm being honest. Like, yeah, every single one of them. I love all of them. I love this album. This is my favorite, personally, my favorite Usher album.
Right.
What are your thoughts? And I'm going to pull up Confessions.
So I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be real. Okay? Confessions is smoking them, okay? In a loud pack, rolling up. You hear me? Rolling up. Let me read that off, okay? First off, you got the intro, okay?
Okay.
Then you got yeah, okay? Yeah, hey. So they got there little, okay, boom. You got throwback with Jada. Come on now. Here, now listen, I'm not gonna lie. It's about to get real spicy, okay?
I prefer the version of throwback without Jadakiss.
Hold on. Hey,
The
hold
original
on.
version don't have him on there. I like that version better.
I hear you, but we finna
Personally.
start. No, because listen, he's about to go Super Saiyan, okay? Confessions. Hold on, hold my beer. Confessions Part 2. Wait, into burn? Oh my God. Wait. Then after that, caught up. Then you go to the superstar interlude and superstar. Then you go to Truth Hurts.
Lean back a little bit so we can hear you.
Then you go. Then you go to superstar interlude, and the superstar. You got Truth Hurts and Simple Things, which is like, okay, cool, they fine.
I don't like those songs.
No, they're fine.
Bad Girl Heat.
Listen, then wait, hold on, because now he's gonna go Super Saiyan again. Then you pull off Bad Girl. That's what it's made for, and can you handle it? Oh my God. Sick to my stomach. Oh my God. Time out.
No, and that was the original album. The rest of the songs on here that are on the deluxe, which actually the deluxe, the 6 songs on the deluxe, I actually like as good as all the other songs on the album. And those songs will do it to me. I don't really like Take Your Hand. I love Follow Me. My Boo obviously is a smash.
My Boo smash.
I fuck with Red Light, and Seduction is heat.
But listen to me. Let me explain something to you. This is why I'm gonna tell you why that album is goated, bro. Let me tell you why this album is goated. The man on the album had a 3-song run full of number ones, right? Full of number ones. Later in to finish the album, the man had a 3-song run of just a spicy. Come on, bro. Come on. The only other artist I'm talking about off the top of the dome, besides Chris Brown, that had like a run of like seductive and like sensual songs, Neo, bro. Neo album cuts, crazy.
Did not expect to hear that from you.
No. Listen. We're gonna
talk about Neo in the next episode. His lifestyle. That's definitely gonna be on. I want to hear your opinion on it because you're a married family man. I would love to hear what you got to say about that. We're gonna talk about it next episode.
Regardless of the lifestyle, but when the young people don't understand that Neo had a run and it was his pen.
Yeah, you can sit back a little bit now. Chill out. So that
it was no. I'm gonna do what I want.
Excited right now.
I'm gonna do what I want right now. I'm
just saying for the clips because when you lean off screen, your face get cut off.
I don't even care. What Denzel said, I'm gonna leave with something. Okay, I'm gonna leave with something. Okay. Listen.
I'm marking that time mark in my head. I'm clipping it every time you text me something. I'm gonna rarely send you a clip of you saying that.
I'm gonna leave with
something. That's hilarious.
But no, listen. I'm sorry. Confessions. I would give 8701. Skip 1 out of 10. I would probably give it like a 8.7, 8.8. That's what I would give it. Confessions, bro, easily like a 9.4. 9.4, 9.5. He still get a couple decimal points knocked off because them 2 of them songs was low key like weak. But if you're talking about like a 13 to 15 song album and like 12 are bangers, stop it.
Yeah.
Listen, and understand this. It's only aged like fine wine, which I love. Like the album has really we got tired of it because you remember Let It Burn was on the radio all the time. Man, you feel me?
And nothing else but Let It Burn.
But now to come back and like understand
96 days.
Dog. Absolutely. I'm gonna say Confessions still, it gotta be dethroned. That is the last great R&B album. From like one of the OGs from the 90s and early 2000s that it ain't been dethroned yet. Absolutely.
Is Usher's My Way album a classic to you?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I was telling homies, I'm like, bro, come on. Like, he only got 3 songs. I'm like, all right, man.
Hey, listen to me. Listen. Usher different, bro. But that's gonna lead to the next question, bro. Because I
Yeah.
got an
Is
interesting
he the
take.
LeBron? Is Usher the LeBron of R&B? I personally think, obviously, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan.
Okay.
I said that I thought that Prince was more. I think I thought Prince was more like Wilt.
Okay.
Because Wilt like people don't notice, but Prince got a lot of albums now.
No,
You might not have heard of him. He got a
yeah.
lot of. He put up a
He was
lot of
no.
numbers.
He come from
Put
the
up a lot of
school.
numbers. He not Mike, but he put up a lot of numbers.
He come from the school of Stevie Wonder, bro. Stevie was
Yeah.
dropping one every 3 months, bro.
Yeah.
He was blind. He ain't had nothing else to do. He was just like, I'm gonna drop an album, bro.
Nah, for real.
Stevie was
I love
dropping.
Stevie.
Stevie
My
dropped
favorite.
about 67 albums, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you,
I believe since he was 13 years old,
bro.
which is insane.
So listen, I'm be real with you. Is Usher the LeBron of R&B? No. I
Who is
would
that to you?
no. I would say he's more like Kobe, whereas like his rings were his highs. But if we're being being honest, the consistency ain't been there. It's just that his highs are real high highs. You know what I mean? So when it's his ring year, oh, he's going bananas. But he got a couple years where the man did not make the playoffs, bro. Let's be real. You feel me? Like ain't nobody checking for no Usher single now. But we will respect the discography. We will let you go out with your 60-point game. You're not LeBron. Let me tell you why, and I'm gonna tell you who changed that argument for me. And the problem is if Chris Brown had as enough high highs as Usher, I would give him LeBron. Only because every year or so, he pull out a hit. We're not talking about residuals because it's from Chris Brown. We're saying residuals because it's a great song and a great way of marketing the song, a great video, a great moment. He performing in Africa, so but it's a great song, bro. It's a great song. And I think that if you're talking about LeBron, obviously we're referring to the longevity and consistent in numbers. And I think that with Chris Brown still got those hits, whereas Usher, he had those hits and he got the respect. But I feel like he's more Kobe than LeBron. I'm going to be real. What you think?
There's a guy who's sitting in prison right now who is the actual LeBron of R&B.
Hey, listen, listen.
But we gonna
we go chill. We go chill.
He dropped the heater from the prison phone about 2 weeks ago.
I'm not.
I was like,
what
did he say? Where's my royalties? Where's my royalties?
That man come up.
Who got my cheese?
What's going on with my money? I said, oh yeah, it's up. It was no timeout. It was so good, I thought it was fake. I thought, hey, it was like, hey, no, listen, bro. Hey, tell me if I'm lying. Didn't you treat it like the Luka Doncic trade? You're like, nah, this not real.
No, when I saw it, I was just like, damn, I wish somebody could AI this with because you know how they can make the AI sound like you really in the studio. I'm like, somebody take this beat, AI this shit, and drop that shit so it sounds like a real song.
But listen, he got the Raper Man phones. Like Tory Lanez got the I'm getting out of 10 years phones. That R. Kelly, they got them with them 1992 pay phones. Bro, I'm just saying. Everybody else dropping albums. R. Kelly shit sounded like Speaker Box in the Love Below.
But I will say this: I do believe Tory Lanez has been AI in his voice. Like he recorded on the phone, and then they take it in AI and put it over the beat. So
but you make music though. We don't care.
Where's my money?
Oh man, right, bro!
TV show talk. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
What kind of TV shows do you watch? I feel like you don't have enough time to watch TV.
Hey man, listen, man. Greatest show on television right now. Severance. On Apple TV, it is. And if you ain't, have you seen it?
I caught up. Did you watch the finale?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, then we can argue about this because I thought the finale was horrible.
All right, so watch. Okay, cool. Why is it horrible?
Number one, it was horrible because this whole idea, like I like the whole concept of like, oh, you can go to work and forget. Because sometimes it's a thing I believe called like drivers. I forgot the name of it. But basically, you can drive and then your mind won't even be paying attention to you driving because you're so used to doing it. So I can understand, man, I don't want to go to work, send my body to work, and then when I just remember hanging out and going to the club.
Yep.
But for Mark's Any, which I guess the internet is calling him iMark, For Imark,
That's hilarious.
for Imark to cop an attitude when it's like, bro, if you leave this cabin, I could just decide you don't exist no more. Even if I don't want my wife back.
Gotcha.
Then you go through all that trouble, get the wife, you kill somebody.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you think is gonna happen if you stay there? And then you turn around, shove your wife out the door, and say, you know what? I'm gonna go back in there and run around with my girlfriend. Let's go run around the hallways. Hold on real quick. Let me finish my last point. Let's go run around the hallway. You gonna run around the hallway to do what, Mark?
Yep.
Huh? Talk to me, Mark. What are you planning to do after that moment, Mark? Ben Stiller, you owe me my 10 hours back.
Got you. I got all Severance fans, I got him. Don't worry. Let's go. Counterpoint number 1. When he pushed Gemma out into the hallway, she was not his wife. Okay? That was Audi. Hold on, listen. That was any Mark with Audi Mark's wife. There is no connection there. So you're saying, oh, he pushed his wife out. No. He agreed to make sure. Hold on, Playboy. He agreed to get Audi Mark's wife safe. Now check this out. Somebody brought up a good point online. Any Mark has smashed any Helly and Audi Helena. He's been getting the draws, okay? The man is different. He's made any history, okay? He's been any and Audi of that thing, okay? So let's give it up for any Mark. Mark, hey, bravo. Now what I'm saying,
Mark, you get nothing but boos from me.
Now watch this though. Number 1, you are, and I'm going to challenge you on this, okay? I'm going to challenge you because the thing that I've learned in my life, especially in this last chapter, is to appreciate and recognize greatness, not when it's too late. What I am saying is that when you think about the Severance finale, okay, the Severance finale did a great job of advancing the story, of closing out. It did because now it's going to set up. It looked like it's setting up season 3 to be Innies versus Audis. Okay, you're scored. You're a lover scoring. Hold on, you're a lover because listen, if he went out, boom, happily ever after.
No, it's not happily ever after. They you still got to run away and get away.
No, but this is not Prison Break, okay? We did not sign up for
it literally is.
No, we did not.
It's literally Prison Break.
No, it's not.
If you took MK Ultra and mixed it with Prison Break.
Listen to me.
Only thing is, he ain't got tattoos like Michael Scofield.
Let me. It ain't a tattoo in Severance, by the way. Hey. So I'll tell you this: Severance is on that run of. It's entering like that GOAT mode of like LeBron mode. It is like it got its best days ahead of it. I think that if you look at Rotten Tomatoes, by Rotten Tomatoes scores, it's definitely up there. It's not.
Look. You about to make me turn into the Hoops and Brews TPJ on here.
Hey, I don't care what I tell you to. I
do not value stats. I value winning. That shit was trash.
No, it wasn't.
Basura, Ben Stiller. I need my hour back.
They're winning. They're winning, bro. They're winning. Apple, listen to me. Against all odds, Apple churned out a hit, bro. They already had Ted Lasso. They done churned out a hit, baby. Come on now, stop it.
Man, whatever.
That talk show. I think the new Daredevil is not as good as Daredevil on Netflix. I'm just being real. I don't know why. They done got rid of the. Yes. I think. Listen. It's good. Get off camera. They ain't come for you, Otis. Hey, Thomas left. He got mad because.
My bad. My camera keep blurring up because I'm moving around too much.
It's because your skin too light. Okay, pop, ching. So I got. I got Severance right now. Off top. That's it.
Yeah, I'm.
What's your go-to show right now?
It was Severance until Friday. Now I was like, I'm not rocking.
You know what?
But I really actually enjoyed the new Daredevil. I personally didn't like the last couple seasons on Netflix Daredevil. It got a little too marvelly. like now it's back grounded in what the show has always been and should have been, which is this lawyer in this little part of New York going and wreaking his little havoc. I like seeing Matt Murdock's progression into like a high powered attorney versus like where he was in the Netflix shows. But also I like the fact that, you know, what they've done with the new season of being a lot more reserved on the suit, but crazy on the violence. This is easily the most violent season of Daredevil.
So
Bro, he got knifed up like 20 times.
No.
Gee, his homie got off instantly, and then he got knifed up like 80 times in the first episode.
Can I be real with you? Go back to Netflix Daredevil, bro. The last 2 episodes of every season, the man was half dead. Okay, he woke up with the nuns. He had to go to the nuns at the end of every season. The man
ain't doing that this year because he out there whooping ass.
Bro, listen, no. First of all, I want to see Daredevil. The show is not called Matt Murdock and Friends. It ain't about the realities of the everyday lawyer becoming hot. Shut up. Spider-Man is about Spider-Man. It ain't called The Adventures of Petey, motherfucker. Okay?
No, it's about Peter. Spider-Man is not about the hero. It's about the teenager growing up into a man.
Hey, shut up. It's about
I'm
Spider-Man.
just being honest. No, it's not.
You know what? Hey, every time.
I actually think, no, I'm being honest. This is my personal opinion. I believe that when Stan Lee was making a lot of these characters, especially at that point in time, he was really just taking every common day, man stories and these character archetypes and then building the superhero around them. So I'm not upset at that because I'm a Spider-Man super fan. But for me personally, Spider-Man is more about Peter Parker. Like, I enjoy the Peter Parker story more than I enjoy him getting his ass kicked half the time.
You know what?
Which is what he's usually doing.
Everybody, give it up. We got our first bad take for the day. Okay, come on.
Nah, you said I had a bad take earlier. Make up your mind.
No, this was worse.
See, he done forgot already.
Because it's so many.
The best show on TV, though, is Invincible. By far. And if you haven't seen the Amazon Prime animated TV show, it's been the best show on TV, honestly, for the last, I think, 4 or 5 years. But this show, masterful. 20 out of 10. 20 out of 10.
No argument.
Love every single moment of it. And for all you people out there who are like, oh, it's animated, I don't want to watch it. It's animated, but it is very gory. It's very raw in terms of the comedic stuff, the jokes. And it's actually, in terms of a piece of entertainment, in my top 10 TV shows of all time. It's absolutely incredible. And the best part about it is, according to all the people that read the comic, they say we are just getting to the good part. And it's been incredible. So check it out if you have. And we are not sponsored by Invincible, by the way.
But not yet. I'll tell you this. I'll give it to you. Anybody that's avoiding animated shows, man, you're missing out. Because two of my top 3 this past year have been animated. It has been Invincible, it has been Severance, and it has been X-Men 97. Absolutely. So like those,
Severance ain't animated.
I said 2 of my 3. I said,
okay, my bad. But you know what? They do got animation in there. But you know what they actually do? They do got. You know what? You're right. Because I according to Twitter, them little animations that play during the intro is all like little clues or whatever. So you know what? I take that back. You're right. You're wrong. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm right. You're right. I'm wrong. My bad.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, like X-Men 97 and Invincible, historic numbers.
I haven't seen X-Men 97.
Listen,
I gotta see that,
bro. You gotta watch it. I'm not X-Men 97 cooking, bro. So yeah, that's it though. We go. Yeah, that TV show talk. Yeah, we go give it up. You know, TPJ got the worst takes on the internet. Everybody know that.
Nah,
facts.
I don't.
Facts.
I don't.
Stamp.
Stiller, you owe me my time back.
Merchant.
You owe my time back, brother.
Merchant.
I need that time back. All right. Who you got? Because I don't actually know. LeBron, Jordan, Kobe. I know we're from Chicago, but
absolutely. My 3-2-1, Kobe, Mike, LeBron. Yeah.
And you say I had a bad take. Where I got this button on here? Where is it? Did
I didn't hear nothing.
Get dope? Oh damn.
Yeah.
I'm on my little pad. I hit the button. It didn't work.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you look dumb as hell. You tapped the button and nothing happened. Yeah. So at the end of the day,
Why is LeBron number one?
No, I'm going to tell you. I mine. First of all, I respect anybody's take because it's all about preference. I put myself in the shoes of whoever I'm judging, and when we talk about greatness, if I did what LeBron did and is doing, I would expect to be considered the GOAT. That's it. When you're talking about the numbers, you know what I mean? The numbers you put up, and granted, longevity is, a rolling of the dice. I understand that. But you know what I mean? To be putting up, what he's doing and to still, you know what I mean? Like we've seen so many of our greats, limp out and be injured out. And so no, I got LeBron, especially if he win one more ring. I think like, it'll really kind of, change even more minds. But for me personally, LeBron won, Jordan 2, Kobe 3. That's where I'm putting it at. Three different teams, three different eras. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm not, and if anybody say Mike, I'm not saying they're wrong. You know what I mean? I just also, look at, what moves me and what I can make an argument for. And if you're talking about if TPJ, the same one that is trying to convince Dion that his numbers are historic, if I finish as the LeBron of this shit and mother try to play with me, oh man, I'm going out like LeVar Ball with the Primby account, baby. Okay, I'm going out bad. I don't even know what it is, but the man lost the
You could be
foot.
LeBron, but you would never be Mike. Like
That's cool.
I'm cool. I'm fine with everybody want to do that. Obviously, for me, it's Michael Jordan number one. Number one, just everything he influenced, including those two guys that just wanted and emulated the things that he did, which is a part of their greatness. So I will never take that away from Mike. Now, I've been struggling with the Kobe versus LeBron because I value winning, other people value stats,
Right.
and I've been saying this for a decade publicly. So I value winning, I don't value stats. But I do firmly believe that Shaquille O'Neal by far was the best player on them teams, and Kobe was by far the second best player on those teams. So the five are cool, but three of them you want is Pippen, two of them you want is Mike. Now for LeBron and Kobe, because they both played 20 plus seasons, I can't argue longevity between those two because they both played a long time. And LeBron got way more numbers than Kobe. Not enough rings, but still. So I will put LeBron in a ranking between them three guys at number two, and I'm going to put Kobe at number three. But Mike is number one, not only because he was just better, period, to me, on all spots of the floor, except for passing. I get that to LeBron. But Mike did all this stuff
Time
he
out,
did
time
in
out, time out,
12 seasons.
Time out.
Mike did all that in 12 years.
Hold on. We not talking about
Literally.
longevity. We not talking about longevity. I want to clarify because you said that Mike was better at every spot of the floor except passing.
Yeah.
LeBron is career 3-point better than Mike.
No, stop this, because this is the problem that I have with these arguments, because you all just throw out numbers and you don't actually contextualize the numbers that you've thrown out. LeBron has hit, I believe, 1,400 threes in his career. He has gotten over 9,000 more of his career points from the three-point line. When Jordan was initially drafted, the three-point line had been back in the league for like 4 years. If you look at the volume of three-point shooting back then, the average team took 14 a game. Now they take 50 a game. It's a completely different game and a completely different metric that should not be lined up against. I would much rather you tell me they mid-range and percentages in the paint and they 2-point percentages than for us to start going, well, LeBron hit all these threes. That's what the game dictated. If LeBron played in the 80s and the 90s, he would never take threes. He wouldn't have a reason to.
But if I did the 2-pointers, then that's preferential to your argument. See, here's the thing.
No, it's not. It's not actually, because LeBron. LeBron still has more 2-pointers than Mike.
It's still a different league, though.
No, it's not. He played 10 years longer.
Hold on, time out. So it's a different league when I'm arguing something that LeBron has more favorable numbers at, but it's not a different league when you feel that they compare.
No, because those two things that I mentioned existed at the same rate the whole time they've been playing the game.
It ain't the same, bro. Because
Yes, it has. You could always take 2-point shots. Everybody
no,
could always take
you
2-point
could.
shots.
No, you could, but it's still a different rate because it's a different speed. Like, okay, never mind. This you mixing fact
No,
and
I'm not.
opinion.
I've had this
Hold on.
argument a million times. I've
I
had
don't
this
care.
argument a million
Hey,
times.
hold on, time out.
If you put LeBron in Michael Jordan's era, LeBron is still going to take the same amount of 2 points. He probably would take more if he was playing in Mike's era. But
check this out.
If you're arguing that LeBron hit more threes than Mike, LeBron made more 2-pointers than Mike. So that's not my point. That's what I'm saying. That's not my point.
I brought it up as an example to highlight how you making that blanket ass statement was ridiculous. Second of all,
it's not a blanket
statement.
Though.
I had this argument a million times. Fuck you and them. How about that? I don't care.
I'm fine with that.
You ain't have it with me.
So I've heard every version of this, and y'all still wrong. All y'all wrong.
No, you
I have.
Just because you've had a conversation before with other parties does not mean you've had all of the conversations necessary.
Okay.
Doctor Strange. And whenever you be thinking you right, you be all Doctor
Strange. I'm opening up the portal on you again.
Look at that.
About to walk through another Michael Jordan versus LeBron conversation.
Stupid.
This time Dion sitting there like Kang, like, what's up? You've come to talk to the conqueror.
He was like, he was a little saucy motherfucker, wasn't he?
Yeah, he need to bring that cameo back.
Man.
But I'm just saying, Mike, look, 12 years versus 22 years, it took you 20 years to reach him. Yeah,
it don't matter.
If it takes somebody 20 years to become Dion Dawson, you not Dion Dawson. Dion Dawson is Dion Dawson. Dion Dawson did that in 6 years. It took you 26 years.
But listen,
that don't make you greater. It make you later.
Hey,
hey, real quick. Hey, you want to hear another funny saying I came the other day? My dog was getting on my nerves. I said, you want to act like a clown? I'll put you in the circus.
Bro, you wildin', bro. This nigga, he started rapping, bro. You threw me off, bro. That don't make you greater. That make you later. Okay? All right, bro.
Exactly.
I can't even beat that, bro. We can go to the next topic, bro. That was funny. The man said.
All right. Speaking of this, though, talent versus hard work, because obviously Mike had talent, but Mike was not. He was considered a hard worker, but the level of hard work versus Mike and LeBron. LeBron he uses his body like a finely tuned instrument, whereas Michael Jordan filled it up with beer, alcohol, and cigars.
Yep.
And although LeBron loves wine, he said he'll have a glass of wine after every game. I'm cool with that. Go ahead, drink. You 6'10". You 6'10". That's your body gonna metabolize that in 2 seconds.
Yep.
And you drink a bottle of wine, go get in your hyperbolic chamber or something like that.
Yep.
So
stem cells,
talent versus hard work. Exactly. So Mike obviously had to work. He did not make his first high school basketball team, but he eventually let the hard work and the dedication come. But more than anything, Mike was really very, very talented. And he was a cerebral player. You know, LeBron has always had the athleticism and the talent, but there have been dozens of guys to come before LeBron with a similar skill set that cannot put all of it together and mix it with the hard work. Rest in peace, guys like Len Bias and Benji, who were that type of prototype of player when they were coming up, kind of in that realm. So what do you think? What helps people win? Talent or hard work?
I think it's going to be hard work. I think hard work eats talent for breakfast. When you look at talent, I can argue that I've been talented my whole life. I think my life changed when I committed to the idea that hard work was inevitable. You know what I mean? And accepted it. And as I accepted it, as I decided that I would have to, make the hard call, I would have to, be willing to stay late. I would have to be willing to get up early. I would have to be willing to drive 2 hours. I would have to be willing to do whatever. That's when it changed. And I just think that, with talent, there's so much talent. And, even in the Black community, so much talent. There's not a lot of hard work in the sense of consistently working at their craft or their gift, you know what I mean? Or having the opportunity to, because it's not always on the person. Sometimes they're not given that opportunity. But I think that if you're given that opportunity, I think you should maximize that opportunity with hard work as opposed to leaning on your talent. You'll always have the talent. You won't always have a hard work.
Yeah. I have a tough time with this question personally, especially as someone who like I've been a talent manager before, and I've seen a lot of very talented people that didn't work hard accomplish a lot of great things. Like just because of the fact that they tried once and they became whatever they became, and
Yep.
then hard work had to be instilled in them for them to propel themselves forward.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for me to say. I personally, I'm not to be argumentative, but I personally believe I'm going to take talent over hard work because you can teach a talented person to believe that if they work harder, that they will become great. I think it's harder to teach a hardworking person how to be talented. Like I've tried to help a lot of people become podcasters and things of that sort, and they worked very, very hard. They put out a bunch of episodes, but they weren't really that talented at
Right.
that particular thing. So the hard work, unfortunately, just became futility. But
Yep.
I'm always of the belief that even if I am talented in something, like for example with music, like I made a song, my first song I made as a joke, because I was shooting a bunch of videos for rappers, always in the studio. So obviously you in there, you hearing the music, you coming up with lines, whatever. I got drunk one night back when I was like 22 or something like that, and then freestyled a phone into my voice notes, and I sent it to my homie, and he was like, "Yo, this is dope. Like, you should keep making music." And now I done dropped like a whole bunch of stuff. So it took somebody to see some talent for me to say, "Oh, if I just work hard at this thing, now I can do it." And I went from being someone that was buying beats to making my own, and now I can make beats for shows and for this podcast. And you know what I mean? Like it took
Yeah.
somebody to see that there was some talent there for me to want to buy into the hard work. So I'm gonna personally go opposite, but not to be argumentative.
No, of
But I
course. Of
have seen
course.
a lot of talented people without hard work, ethics that that just go nowhere. And I've seen a lot of people that work really, really hard develop into talented people. I know a
Yeah.
few of them, like where I saw. It's a bunch of people actually where I saw that they could be in front of a microphone talking about whatever they're talking about or doing something, and I tell them
Mhm.
like, "Yo, you can do that thing," and then they come back to me, after they took that advice because I saw they worked hard. I was like, "Man, this thing actually worked." Actually, it's a reporter. Shout out to John W. Davis. He used to do these things where he would just walk around LA and like as a normal walks, but he would film them on his iPhone. And then he also used to do kombucha reviews. So sometimes he would walk and then review kombucha. I was like, all right, well, I like what you're doing because nobody's really doing that. But your kombucha reviews are kind of like its own thing. Like, and you do sports. So you put in sports, kombucha, and walking on the same channel. Take all your kombucha and walking stuff, put it on another channel. Take all your sports stuff, put it on another channel because you're working hard, but you're confusing the algorithm. So it's never going to take off on one thing because you got too many kind of confusing things in terms of niche audiences.
Right.
He switched it up, took that advice, doubled his output, and then he gained like 10,000 subscribers in like 4 months or something like that, I believe he told. And he randomly called me. So that's an example of someone who was just working hard and just enjoyed it. And I saw that, there's a little bit of talent in there. If you refine it, and then they doubled down, and then they became talented at what they do. And now he was already a talented basketball reporter, but he wasn't that talented at figuring out how to make content for today's content audience. And
Right.
now he knows how to do that, and he's doing a good job. So it's not to pat on my back; it's just an example, so you all can understand why I'm saying like a real world example.
Absolutely. No, shout out to him. But no, absolutely. And I agree. I love that perspective. You gave me something to think about. So we'll leave it at that. I think you dropped the mic on that.
Yeah, cool. So what's your lesson of the week? You learned anything this week?
Oh, I mean, the lesson for me uh, would have to be to make sure I protect my peace. You know what I mean? I think that, when it comes to, what everybody expects of me and what I expect of myself, I think it's extremely important for me to set up boundaries, but also to understand that, like, I have to be okay with myself before anybody will be okay with me. And so I think that was important. I mean, early on in the week, I had a few meetings, and I had to make sure that, okay, am I okay? I mean, do these need to be rescheduled? When I go into, I also do a really good job of making sure, I do that check before I proceed. You know what I mean? When I walk in that room, I got to be as confident, as strong, as powerful, as believable, you know what I mean? As centered, as grounded, as thankful, all of these things. And when I'm not, you know what I mean? I withdraw to make sure that I'm caring for myself in a way that I would be proud of. So I think the lesson of the week this week is, man, just like your peace is important because you don't want your purpose to become a prison.
Yeah, I like that. That's a great lesson. I'm gonna say my lesson of the week is I got to think about that for a second because I got a few ones. I'm gonna say my lesson is continue to believe in yourself and don't shortchange yourself, even if people are argumentative about you not shortchanging yourself. I've been an entrepreneur, on my own, really for the last 7 years. Like that was the last
Yeah.
time I had a full time job for like a year or more than a year, that where I wasn't like freelancing on the side or working on H&B Media or doing something for this person or doing that podcast or working at that startup. And after doing it for a while, especially as the economy gets worse and it starts to shrink,
Yeah.
people want higher output with lower expectations from you as a person that's providing the service. And I had
Absolutely.
an instance this week where I was just dealing with someone where I've done some favors for, and I kind of felt like they was trying to take advantage of me a little bit, and I didn't really appreciate that because like I like doing favors for people, but I don't like doing favors for people with the anticipation of reciprocation. I just need our respect level to remain mutual, and whenever you need something from me or vice versa, it stay the same way. And
Absolutely.
sometimes I feel like people, especially when it comes to me being like a filmmaker, where I might do something for a friend or do some free work for them or do some work at a discounted rate for them or something like that, they'll just kind of be, and I'm not talking about you, by the way. I don't want you to think I'm talking about you. I'm talking about literally some professional stuff where I'm, helping because I help out studios and creators and
I
all
didn't
this
even
stuff.
think
No,
that.
I mean, no, I'm just saying because we working on the pod, so I don't want
Gotcha.
anybody
Oh
to
yeah,
think
yeah.
that like, oh, well, he mad at
Oh,
Dion
okay.
because they working on the pod. It's like, no, I'm not mad at Dion because we're working on the pod. I'm just speaking about like other people in the
Absolutely.
professional realm. They will always try to scale back and request more from you. Make sure
Yep.
that you stay strong, and that you continue to maintain your market rate, especially as the economy gets worse, because things are only going to get more expensive, and that might be for them and for you. But at the end of the day, when you run into business, you should try to make sure that you pay people that work for you in your business and not try to shortchange them with the
Absolutely.
expectation that they're going to continuously do you favors. And
Give me my
sometimes it can
money.
feel that way.
Yep.
Exactly. And it's
Facts.
nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Cool.
Fact.
Yeah.
Hey man, great lesson.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry that was a little long-winded,
No,
but
you
it's just
good,
like
bro. You good.
you get in these situations as freelancers, entrepreneurs, where I'm sure a lot of y'all might have felt like that at times, and you get overwhelmed. And even my mom was like, "Well, make sure when you talk to them again, and they want you to come back and help, you don't let them shortchange you, or you make sure that they take care of you instead of you making this as something that you're doing as a solid." So shout out to my mom. So let's get ready to get up out of here. Last segment of the show. Go ahead, give people a positive message as we move forward.
Hey man, listen, man. I'm a whisper. Okay. Hey you. You do know you a bad mamma jamma, right? How dare they? How dare they? Right? That's the attitude I need you to have this week. You need to look in the mirror. You need to point at yourself and say, you are a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Okay? Sometimes you just got to say it. You got to stand on it. Okay? Sometimes you got to pop out and show them. You know what I mean? That's what I need you to do this week. I need you to pop out and show them. Okay? I need you to let them know who they dealing with. You ain't regular. Okay? You not. You different. Stand on that. Okay? And when we come back next week, I need you to make sure you're doing your thing, okay? Let's go and get up out of here. Go be great.
Yes, sir, man. So, as always, this is the Chief Dream Podcast, man. Co-starring your man's TPJ of H&B Media, Dion Dawson, Chief Dreamer. You got any final words that we want to say before we get up out of here?
Nope, I'm going to dance my way out.
Make sure you drop a like on this video, you comment, you subscribe.
Subscribe.
If you are following us right now on Spotify, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram. Feel free to DM us a question, a thought. If you didn't like what we had to say, if you thought my TV takes was bad, if you thought my LeBron take was bad, if you think any of our takes are bad, feel free to. You can also email us, chiefdreamershow@gmail.com. We love you all. 5 stars on Spotify.
5
what
stars.
We want.
Get us up. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
We out
of here. Peace out.